A stylish action crime thriller. Heavy on style. I am the Wiz. Alright everybody, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. If you like this review, please leave a like at the end of this video. And if you want to watch more, subscribe to the channel. I do 3 reviews a week, so check them out if you are interested. Alright everybody, I am here to review the 1968 crime thriller Bullitt, starring Steve McQueen and Robert Vaughn, directed by Peter Yates. Whenever I heard about Bullitt, there's one word that always seems to come up. Cool. The film defines cool for its time. Steve McQueen is cool in this. The style is cool. And I can't help but agree. There is a lot of cool in Bullitt. It starts really early in the film, specifically in the title credits. The soothing score, along with Yates' direction, has an effortlessness to it that is undeniably slick. Adding another thing that contributes to the cool factor, the fashion of the time. People wear solid, finely made suits, along with clothes that evoke solid, bold colors. I tell you, I never wanted to wear a blazer and a turtleneck so bad until I saw Steve McQueen pull it off on screen. And I'm going to note here, I am not a fashionable person at all. In fact, I am pretty clueless with fashion. So when I'm watching a movie, I'm going, wow, these people look really good in these clothes. It really says something, so I just want to point that out, moving forward. Even more cool is Steve McQueen himself. His unflappable, stone-faced demeanor, his piercing blue eyes and dogged determination, exudes this masculine energy that just feels like he just embodies cool. Not acting like he has, not personifying it or performing like he has it. He just has it. Finally, the other cool thing is how the film is shot. Bullitt is a rather simple premise. Cop tries to find the bad guy. But the film has this beautiful way of shooting specific scenes, whether it's as simple as a bunch of cops guarding a room, or it's the beginning of a car chase sequence. Bullitt has this style that makes the goings-ons more exciting. And I'm going to note here, I am not kidding. There are scenes that seem rather perfunctory, that seem like they're kind of useless, but they're really cool to look at because of the way they're shot. The one I will note is not the car chase sequence in San Francisco, but it's a scene where he's at a car wash. And if you watch the scene itself, it just seems kind of pointless. It doesn't really seem like there's a reason that's there. But the way that it's shot is like really cool. The shot where the camera is actually being washed as well. And it just looks really good. I was really surprised by that. So is Bullitt a cool movie? It surely is. It has an effortless style that few movies have. But just because something is cool doesn't mean it's thoughtful or engaging. In fact, most things that are cool usually aren't. And that is sadly the case with Bullitt. Every character, from Bullitt himself to the villain and the people surrounding them, are basic template cop procedural characters. They are toned down in bravado to match the film's unbothered vibe. They aren't exactly all that interesting. On top of that, the story itself isn't all that great either. Bullitt trying to find out who killed a witness and injured a cop leads to some fun sequences, but it didn't lead to any kind of interesting plot or character developments. And even though I like the lazy, easy attitude of the film, it does essentially mean that the plot itself isn't all that compelling. It's not boring per se, but it definitely isn't as compelling as I would have liked. Bullitt to me is definitely a style over substance film, but its style is intoxicating with its visuals and laissez-faire attitude. The visual elements just oozes this charm and cool that few movies really ever match. But its principal weakness is if you don't dig the style, you aren't going to dig much else of the film. Still, many have been enchanted by Bullitt's red-blooded demeanor, and it's easy to see why. Alright, so before I get into my rating, let's see what other people felt about this film. Letterboxd users has it at a 3.7 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 98% score. And this was nominated for 2 Oscars, and it won 1, and that's for Best Film Editing. I am going to give this a 3 stars out of 5. Now, I liked Bullitt. I thought it was a fun movie. I definitely like the style and the feel of the film. It has this kind of lazy, don't care attitude and this effortlessness on both McQueen and the way that the film is shot that just is really cool. And like I said, I like the fashion. I like the visual elements of everything in this film. I think it works really well. But if I'm being honest, there is not much else that made me interested in this film. I will remember certain sequences and certain visual elements of this film, but when it comes to the story, to the characters, I'll be honest with you, if the main character's name was not named Bullitt, I would not remember his name because he is not that interesting of a character. He just has this cool look to him, and this effortless demeanor that McQueen has in playing him is its most engaging, but as a character himself, he's not really much of anything. So, 3 out of 5 for Bullitt for me. You can rent it on any streaming service for about $4 if you are interested. Alright guys, tell me what you thought about my review. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.